DMTombstone Live, Season 2, Episode 21. Action. How's it going, YouTube? DMTombstone Belts back here again with a brand new episode of DMTombstone Live for you guys. Yeah. So, if you guys are watching this, just let you know, when I do DMTombstone Live, it's unsanctioned, uncensored. Anything that happens. Just try to keep it family friendly as possible. And, sorry about that. And, what else is there? Oh, yeah. Make sure, if you are enjoying these live streams, make sure you hit the like button. And I'll keep track of it above me right there. Obviously, I see it. You guys don't. Pardon me. And as well, if you're new to my channel and want to know what I'm all about, especially with all these bad boys right behind me, I wanted to let you know, check out my main channel of like nearly over 650 some videos. The most recent one being about the Road to WrestleMania Choose a Belt contest. Remember, put in the comments below of which belt you want to see me make right after WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas. So far, the leading winner, so far the one in the lead with 3 votes to it is the SmackDown tag. Finally, getting tag belts added into the contest. And let's see how that's going to go. But anyway, last night I seen AEW's Collision, which I believe was I think it was called, I forget what it was called, something about Down Under or something about that because it was in Australia. It was an okay show. I mean, other than the fact that majority of the championships that were defended were retained. Kyle Fletcher retaining the TNT title in the ladder match against Mark Briscoe. Man, that was a ferocious match. Literally, just him lawn darting Mark into the ladder. Ooh, it hurt me, even though I know how the thing goes. But yeah, dude, uh, it's one thing to do a match, and dude, to be off by a hair can mean the difference between just shaking off, the pain to be ended up in a wheelchair. Mackenzie Crawford. Hi, Mackenzie. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for all you guys joining me. But yeah. But yeah, it was a bloody match. I'll tell you that for sure. Oh. Send an emoji. What is that? Is that. Huh. That's weird. I don't know what that emoji is. Yeah. So hopefully, I assume we may get somebody, the traditional people on here, like Pez and Iram if they ever show up. And thank you all for the likes and all that. Oh, thank you for the smile emoji, Mackenzie. Thank you. Let's see. Maybe I don't know. Let me. I'm gonna probably do something here. So you guys suggested maybe I should just do like commentary while watching an old WWE PLE. How about you guys want my reaction to like I don't know? Let's see if they still have WWE stuff on Peacock. Speaking of which, I've looked up stuff from Hazard Five's recently uploads, and it turns out that they might have brought back the big silver on. They brought back the big silver on Euroshop, and I'm thinking, wow, they actually brought back the. If they actually brought back the Euroshop. Oh, okay. Well, looks like they got rid of all the WWE's event stuff here on Peacock. All they got now is mostly NXT stuff. documentaries and that. So I guess we can't do a review of that, especially on my Xbox and stuff. Kenzie Crawford and all that. Shelby Browning, 7815. Hi, Shelby Browning. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for all you guys for being a part of it. Hello. But yeah, I've seen now that actually WWE looks like WWE Euroshop at least brought back this title. Hopefully, it's a lot better than the previous version because I know old versions or the Jack specific or the Figs Inc. version of the big silver ECW belt. Apparently, how they nickel plate the belts. It's well, apparently the way they've played them is so bad. Yeah, I said hi, Mackenzie. It was so bad that it ended up tarnishing and having some pinkish colored looks to some parts of the belt. And I ain't gonna lie, my ECW belt's starting to have a bit of that pink tarnishes around the sides as well. Well, let's see what I may want to put on. Let's see. How about well, I'm feeling the mood to watch some Lock and Load. If you guys don't know what that is, it's Lock and Load with Arlie Ermy. It was back in the day that it was a show back on the History Channel. Along with it, he had two History Channels. All right, I mean two. He had two History Channel shows. One being called Mail Call and one being called Lock and Load. I remember watching Lock and Load and learning a lot about certain firearms. Never. And just know, guys, when I talk about this, when it talks about firearms, please to make sure you handle firearms responsibly. Because people can get hurt and people can die from them. But yeah, I just hope to see Pez and them on here so we could actually do something great on here. But I want to say, oh, I wonder what this is. Oh, this ain't it. All right, I think this is it. Sorry about that, guys. Maybe we should instead. Do you think we should probably watch some? Let's see if we're able to watch a WWE match. Let's see. Let's do a reaction for some about the ECW title Extreme Elimination Chamber match. Since it's close to the Elimination Chamber, let's watch this. From December to Dismember. something that you never know. So if you guys hear in the background, it's like, hi, you're really handsome. Oh, thank you. Amelia is cute. Hi, Amelia. Thank you. Time is over. Time is coming around. When I plant you in the ground. Jalen. Oh, no, wait. Is that Jail? Jalen Caloric. Sorry about that. If I mispronounced your name, I apologize. Oh, we got barbed wire bat. It's eliminate not only elimination chamber being something like this, but imagine elimination chamber with weapons. An extreme elimination chamber. Here comes CM Punk. Yeah, everyone remembers the old theme song for CM Punk, right? So you guys can hear this here, but I don't know if I'm able to show it because I don't want to have no copyright problems. So I'll say let you guys hear the matches just with my commentary over it. Let me just turn it up a bit. 'Cause I don't know if I want to get risk of a copyright strike with the theme songs, but you can at least hear some of the audio. Punk goes for the chamber with the chair. So each chamber has a weapon. When they go for an extreme elimination chamber match, definitely each chamber is going to have its own weapon. Big Show's got one with a barbed wire bat. Punk goes for the one with the chair. Now number 3. Oh, Test. Everybody remember Test? Number 3 is Test. Now which chamber will he go in? Over 2 tons of steel. Yeah, I remember how it was when the original elimination chamber. Oh, he's going for the chamber with the crowbar. There's a crowbar in the chamber. Yeah, pretty sure that who's about the old school style wrestling fan like me remembers about the old school style how the elimination chamber looked. Nowadays, it's more square shaped to fit into an arena. Because back then it was more of a circular design, and it literally was literally putting most of itself on the barricades where the fans could go in. But now they made it more square shaped so it could fit within the area where the ringside is. Here comes Bobby Lashley. Now there's two more people into this match with the. And now it looks like Bobby Lashley just gets the chamber with with the table. Hardcore Holly. I'm pretty sure they should have had the hardcore title in ECW at some point. Well, it could have been another mid card belt when they got rid of it. The TV title and all the tag titles in ECW when they revived ECW. All that was in ECW was the world title. And that's Rob Van Dam. Yeah, I met that guy. Had him sign my ECW belt. Robert, though, yeah, yeah. In fact, we'll do a little bit of a quiz thing. Hi, hi, Robert. How are you? Yeah, I think the time back in what was it? I think it had to be around 2007 or so, maybe 2006. Brad Van Dam at the time was indeed the WWE champion and ECW champion, but due to a good and you, I'm doing good, thank you. But during a little traffic stop, he was caught with illegal drugs, which at the time it was illegal, but now it's basically almost being legal almost everywhere in the U.S. And due to being caught with this substance, his force of punishment was to lose both the WWE and ECW championship. Well, yeah, and it's still a thing for WWE now. Nice, yeah, thanks, Robert. Oh yeah, and for Jordan Ramsey, let him know I did ship out his belt the other day. I did it right after the stream. I'm looking up if he'll probably get it sometime this week. But who's to know? It seems to me now, I'm pretty sure WWE's just put most of their pay-per-view stuff on Netflix, and I don't have Netflix on my Xbox and that, but I can obviously watch it on my phone. Hey, girl, yeah, leave the door open. The game. Well, guys, I'm like, what are you doing? So which game? I wanted to make a Marion. All right, there you go. Oh, it works! It works. Yeah. Yeah, so I got my nephew here and wants to play the Xbox game. How do you just get on this earth? Earth? Yeah. You get the what? Oh, let's see. I look through. Oh, I think it works. You're so excited to play Lego Batman. Yeah. Look, look at his flying big feet. Oh, he has a flying king. Yeah. Still want to risk no copyrights. And music. Yeah, so like around 2006, 2007, around that time when I might go. Sorry, it's okay, Robert. No problem. Hey, wait. It's Robin and Batman. Let's see. Bye, bye. All right. See you later, Robert. Yeah, you are in the back cave. Let's say. Lego money. Yeah, Lego money. Hey, watch this when I go to the. Look at the book. Yeah, I see. Like I said, the time Rob Van Dam was the ECW champion. I mean, obviously, when he won the WWE title from John Cena, Paul Heyman. Yeah. That's Nightwing Snake. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. So when Rob Van Dam won the WWE Championship, he was awarded another championship on ECW by Paul Heyman, the ECW World Championship, when they revived the ECW show as like a third show before NXT, in which he held them both. And the night when he became the 1 second. What? Yeah, about that, folks. I'm back. Just getting myself some lunch.
I just read a bad guy.
Oh,
Guy face.
oh, plate face.
Guy. Guy will work too.
Oh, the Riddler.
Yeah.
The Riddler.
Guy's funny.
Yeah, they're fighting amongst themselves.
Hey, you're two families.
Oh, those are your custom created characters.
Mommy, how get acid?
Yeah, so the time when Rob Van Dam held both the ECW and the WWE Championship, obviously when he was awarded the ECW Championship, it was a replica belt. See, because when he held it up, you seen the bolts left uncovered in the back, and it had like I think a sticker, meaning it was a replica belt that he had. Because I think my name is Zungi. Hi Zungi. Welcome to my live stream. What up, DMTombstone? How's it going, man? Doing fine, brother Kane. Thanks for saying hi to the live stream. Yeah, I was hoping to get Pez or Iram here, but many times they never know if they'll show up or not. But glad to see you're here. So yeah, so anyway, I was talking about a little bit of the history of what's going on because I was watching December to Dismember Extreme Elimination Chamber match. But obviously, I turned it off because my nephew wanted to play Lego Batman. But we'll talk about the time when Rob Van Dam was awarded the ECW Championship. Uh, since Rhino refused to give out, I mean, to surrender the title he took after the
how we get to the bathroom?
after the end of the ECW stuff. They decided to just get a replica, but then go to go to a belt maker to make another belt.
This guy. What is that man?
But speaking of, how about a little bit of a quiz thing? Let's see if you know this, Brother Kane. In 2008,
Okay, how we
Was-
get this button?
it was only at WrestleMania 24. What? It was WrestleMania 24.
Hey,
The only WrestleMania to have the ECW Championship defended, and it only lasted about maybe not even 10 seconds. Which
okay, how we get on this?
you gotta figure it out.
I do.
You gotta find a way.
Oh,
Well-
I see that suit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see the batteries.
Yeah, I see. So which okay, so again, WrestleMania 24, the only WrestleMania that had the ECW title defended. And there was a pre-show that had the winner face the champion later on in the match.
Up there.
Who were the two competitors in that match? Let's see if any of you guys know.
Okay, I can't get up.
Okay, I can see that. Keep trying.
I can't. It just only.
Maybe you have to build a ladder. Kane and Chavo Guerrero. Well, Brother Kane, looks like you know your stuff. That's good to know. and while the time when Kane won the title, he won. He was a WWE fan. Well, I know that. And then, well, Kane did win the title. Eventually, the championship changed from this design to this design. But who was the last wrestler to hold the original design of the ECW World Championship before it went to the big silver?
All the kids get up there. All the kids get up. Give me the other battery.
Mark Henry, correct.
Give me this one.
Be right back. Just 1 second. Sure.
I can't fly.
You're only glad. It got something to do with that ice.
Hey, you feel me?
Ice.
How does this?
Damn.
How does this? How does this do this feel flopping?
Hold on, let's see.
Hey, that's how it works. How does this
Uh.
work it? How does this work it over here?
I don't know, broke it. Yeah, you were right. It was Mark Henry. He held the last version before he actually held up the big silver. You bailed the raft.
How does this feel flopping soon? That's the water.
Indonesia from Adam Raskin. Hey, Adam, how are you? Love from Indonesia.
I see. I see that flower in there.
Yeah.
The window.
Uh,
How we get in there? Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. Hey, another bomb.
you got to figure out a way to put a bomb there without blowing it up.
Oh, that didn't work.
I did something.
But there's a bomb up there.
Oh, let me figure it out.
Oh, I see the water still in there.
Yeah. We'll get it out. See? I think we just gotta. Oh, that's doing something.
Oh, that works.
And my sides are full of blow up.
Hey, look at this. Oh, you can't fly like that.
All right.
Can't be bombing it fast.
Yeah.
That will works.
Oh, it's a scuba version of Robin. All right. Well,
How we get out there?
I don't know.
We need something else to build with.
Yeah.
You just help me build with?
Well, I don't know if you can build a bridge. I think you gotta glide over it.
Oh, look right over there.
But anyway, oh yeah. What was that? Oh yeah. So let's talk about like how I saw on Hanson F5's channel that they have the they brought back the big Silver Phoenix ECW Championship on Euroshop. I mean, if it's brought back there, it's probably going to end up back on the regular WWE shop, making basically my ECW title belt probably more rare because it's the earlier versions. Just like I have the early version of the Figs Inc. United States spinner. Obviously now there's a WWE spinner. I mean WWE shop version of this of the US spinner now on shop. But the one I have is the older version. Yeah. I have the older version that's more rare. But I know I want to get that one on a real leather strap and probably to look more like the TV accurate version of it. You are a penguin. And you died. Yeah.
I not die.
Well, you lost all the last. You lost some of your stuff.
Hey.
Yeah. I guess Pez and Iran may not be here today. Anyway, I know I'm still maybe waiting for my taxes and that to come in, but when they do, I'm definitely thinking about getting another WWE shop version. I'm thinking, wondering, if I go for tag belts, which one should I get? The new World Tag or the new WWE Tag? Because I know I need to get one of them. I don't know if I can get both. For a little while, they're probably on the stream. And I know, like I was mentioning about tomorrow, there may be a chance that I may be able to live stream or maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, we'll see. But from there, WWE Tag Team Championship. Oh, you think? Oh, Brother K, you suspect you're suggesting the new WWE Tag? Yeah, I may think about getting that, but shape and design does help me out. I think because the design of that title would help me out in my road unless I may choose a belt contest. Well, plate design would seem familiar. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'll be keeping track of the votes on that video because right now we got 3 so far for the WWE Tag Team title, the Ruthless Aggression WWE Tag. You trying to get in there?
Yeah.
Push Y. No, Y. See? Yeah, it would be interesting to see how great it'll come out to look. Yeah, definitely. Because I know I'm pretty sure of it. You have made a WWE tag title on your channel, right? Because I've watched some of your videos. I think you have made a SmackDown tag title, if I'm right about it. You have made it, and now let's see if it's up to me if I can make a version of it that looks close to resemble the real one like on TV. And it will be an interesting attempt. After all, it'd be the first time I do on a tag title, let alone a version like that, because I never done it before. Then again, I never done a ECW, never done a Undisputed, never done a Winged Eagle, a Smoking Skull, or any of those other titles before, but I always come out good, so we'll always give it a try. Yeah? Yeah, hit the start button. Yeah, I would definitely give it a shot, and as well be talking about what version of it should I do. Should I do the earlier version where where the WWE logos were painted in black, like the original design of it was, or should I do the later version where the logos were painted in white during the end of its era? So I could either say, should I go with the black logos or the white logos? You need to change the look. Oh, you're getting shot at. like the white logo. Well, I assume the later versions it does make the belt pop more because the blue with the black when they add the black painted logos, obviously it made the blue on the belt look a little darker. When you add the white, it makes the blue stick out more.
Okay, how does this feel this?
Hold on. Like that.
Oh, like that, like that, like that. Yes, I did, yeah.
I think it has to be a certain person.
No.
Yeah. Let's see. Yes. Hi, I'm sub to you. Thank you, Robert. That's why I like. Hold on. That's why I like the better version. Hold on. I'm okay. Because here I got the. I was calling at a time like this. Because here's my kid's belt that I you seen. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Something stuck in the back of my throat. Yeah, I had this for a little while when we were kids. Made the side plates for it to make it more resemble like the actual belt. But this one, obviously from gonna try to copy the design wise of it for the real belt, but try to make it more like the adult size version. And you gotta look at it real closely. Obviously, make it to where, man, such a classic throwback title. Definitely, especially the fact that the design wise looks awfully familiar, like one of the older versions. Don't you agree?
Yeah, it is up here.
And yet the title never, the true design of that title never goes out of style when WWE brought it back as the WWE Championship belt as well. But definitely need to thinking of
Yeah, it's up here. How
that.
we get this money over here?
You gotta glide to it, or maybe you gotta create a tightrope. If I say
Hey,
because
that's
of the
how it go like that.
because I say like the real belt, you can see because the color, the blue. If I put the camera closely, I mean the camera doesn't do it justice, but the ocean that's like in here is the light sky blue color, and here's the dark blue color. And with them put together, it's kind of hard for it to match, accurately. Of course, we got the two grab more side
And
plates.
now I'll go up the roof.
Yeah.
How we get up the roof? I can't feel a roof.
Let's take a look. How'd you get up there in the first place?
Watch. Oh, you have a view. You have a view.
All right, hold on.
It's the.
It's a penguin mobile.
It's a penis bamboo wheel.
All right. And of course, obviously, have to consider about doing the nameplate as well for it, since it was the time when they used nameplates. I gotta probably study the belt since I don't have the replica version of it in my possession. Shocking, I know. I have that and the other tag, but I don't have this version in the replica. Maybe someday I will. Yeah, definitely have to check out the replica belt online. Probably take little photos of it and trace out designs of it. I know doing the eagle, the crowns, and these little floral patterns around the belt is going to be a doozy. I'll try to get as accurate as possible. Of course, the side plates.
Oh, we can't be two Batmans.
Yeah.
We can't be two Batmans.
Wow, we're going on for almost an hour. That's it. What are you doing?
I'm fighting again. We did it.
Yeah. Just for a little bit. Once I reach the hour mark, probably end the stream here. For, two things on my mind. But yeah. When they did that, it was fine. When the SmackDown and Raw had their own tag titles during the brand split, I almost forget who were the first two. Who were the first teams to win the SmackDown WWE Championship Tag Team Championships? Don't you? Do you know who that is? You know who they were, Brother Kane?
The Rebel Wheel.
The Batmobile. It's a Batboat.
Yeah, and a walking boat.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. I do believe it was Kurt Angle and the one who's not to be mentioned. I'm just kidding. Chris Benoit. I think they were the first WWE Tag Team Champions. I may be wrong, but I do believe it was them. And then there was also Edge and Rey Mysterio. I think they became the second ones to win the WWE Tag Team Championships. Don't quote me on that. Raw. I haven't seen like a lot of SmackDown during the time, but I didn't start watching SmackDown until probably a bit around 2003 or so. So it'd be kind of hard.
Hey, the White House.
Yeah. You might be right. Yeah, I'm definitely sure. Ooh. But I think it was them. And that was the time when they had the replicas out. Like when they had the, the replica tag titles out, they were the black logo versions. Where they painted the WWE logos were painted in uh, black, which is funny because the kids belts, the logos were always gold, which I don't understand why. Then as well later on they painted them white, probably so the logos stick out more on the camera because you can barely see the logos when they were filming on camera, especially when they went to HD.
My dad said it.
I think you need a bigger bomb. Yeah, so there's that. So it looks like we got about another 5 minutes. So I'll probably do this for a little bit longer, then I'll give a 2 minute warning, then probably end the stream. But thank you all for at least the likes. Looks like we got about 4 or 5 likes right now so far. And yeah. Oh, he blew you up. And I find it funny, even though when there was only one brand, when they used these versions of the titles, but when they did the brand split, obviously it was Raw and SmackDown. Now the first ones to hold the world tag team titles. Or I'm not sure either. Well, I believe that one was. I think it was. I almost want to say it would have been RVD and Booker T because there was one time at WrestleMania 19, I believe, where they when they were defending the tag titles, they were showing off the old display version of that tag title for the world tag titles. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it was RVD and Booker T that were the first ones to hold the Ruthless Aggression World Tag Team titles. And there was a thought that, and as well, when those debuted, originally one of the side plates, the paint that was in the side plates were painted in red. But WWE didn't like that look, so they painted them in black. I don't know. You gotta look for it.
Hey, it's a bomb over here.
Oh, the controller died. That's why I think it was Booker T.
I see that bomb.
Yeah. You can't get it though. You gotta do some other stuff. But yeah. Well, it looks like we're getting close to near the minute one. But I'll still keep going. But yeah. It's funny because SmackDown was always known as the second brand or the B brand. Wasn't the biggest brand like Raw because Raw's been around longer. But yet its tag titles stuck closer to the original designs before they even had two brands. Or the brand split, they split the titles up. But the only thing that stuck around for Raw was calling them the World Tag Titles. Kind of like how they called the World Tag Titles before they split them up. Before WWF, when it was WWF, before they had the two versions of the tag titles, the original ones were called, I think they were called World Tag Team Championships. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were called. They were called like the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions or something. But yeah, so I think they kept the name of the original design-wise on the name for the belts because it did say World on the classic World Tag titles. It's just that the design-wise was more stuck to the SmackDown version. And then again, I watched SmackDown more than I watched Raw until I found out about watching Raw one time and stuck to it. Well, it looks like we're reaching about the 2-minute warning, so we'll probably do an outro for you guys. So, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. Thank you all for the likes. You're probably going to get another bomb, kiddo. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the likes, and thank you for Brother Kane. Check him out. He does some videos on his channel. It's Brother Kane. He's got a video of showing off my homemade belt that I made for him from the giveaway, the Undisputed version 2 of the WWF title. Shoutouts to Iram. Shoutouts to Pez. He has his own channel showing off his belt collection. One of them being one of my homemade WWF Rock logo light heavyweight title. Yeah. Yeah. And also shoutouts to Stephen Hammer, STPHEN Hammer, and Dex. They have their own videos. They have their own channels as well. Stephen Hammer does belt related videos on his channel. Dex does live streams on his channel. Check them out. So like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And check out that Road to WrestleMania Choose a Belt contest video and vote on for which belt you want to see me make. That'll happen after I choose the winner after WrestleMania 42 this year. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you guys be notified for when I do live streams and videos, which obviously I'm not sure, but there may be one tomorrow or maybe not. But anyway, yeah, and don't forget to follow me on my social media, like on X at DMTombstone96 and on Instagram at DM96, where I make post stuff there. If I post stuff here on YouTube, DMTombstone Belts. And for DMTombstone Live, signing off. See you guys next time. Have a good day, everybody.